Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and today is November 11th, 2024, and today is Monday morning. So welcome back, everybody, looking at the highlights of the day. Bitcoin explodes to $81,000 a Bitcoin. But first, no major economic event scheduled for today. So looking at the market, starting out with the Forex symbols, the euro back on its supportish level. Looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both holding on to their gains. Looking at commodity, gold retraces. While we're looking at the stock, Tesla breaking out on the upside. A beautiful breakout to 320. And lastly, look at cryptocurrencies. ETHEREUM joins the rally on the upside as well. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're starting with the Euro USD, and this is a beautiful layup because what was here was very simple. We had a sell-off, a bounce, a dead cat bounce, and we're back on our lows. We're just shifting right below 107-ish level right now, and we do have supportish level between this 106-ish level and significant support. But if we break that, that then becomes another story, and we may be parity to the euro once again and maybe even dip below that. Now looking at the GBP USD, also retracing here versus the dollar getting stronger, and the Canadian dollar as well getting stronger, and lastly the Japanese yen also, but not as much. Okay, so it's more affected by what's happening in the United States more than anything else, but still it's a dollar getting stronger versus the euro, which is really super important. Now looking at commodities, gold retracing back to its lows. Also remember, and I draw this comparison last week as well, gold and the euro have been trading very closely to each other, okay, whereas gold is not on its lows, the euro is on its lows once again. Now jumping into the US markets, this is where it gets very exciting. It's on its highs. There's nothing to say here. At most, maybe we'll retrace just a little bit, but, you know, that's what she wrote. I mean, basically, ever since Trump was elected president for the next presidency as 47th president, we see that there's a lot going on here on the upside for the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ moving to new record highs as well. Now, looking at the individual stocks, JP Morgan had that big gap up and went higher. It did retrace to its gap up level, and now it's bouncing off of it, which is super important. Now, the one to really everybody should look at is at Tesla, right? Now, we're looking at a weekly chart of Tesla, and this is why it's so beautiful. I've been mentioning this several times. 300 to 308 was your resistance-ish level. Now, we're plowed right through at 322. This may have a huge comeback. I'm talking about a huge comeback. If it breaks higher than this, I mean, next real resistance level is 448, okay, which is previously a 200-day moving average as well. So keep this in mind. If this keeps it up, right, this really would break out on the upside. This may be a very big winner. Now, looking at Amazon, also on its highs or close to its highs. But other than that, there's not much that I could really claim to, okay, at these levels. So keep this in moment and in motion, right? NVIDIA also on its upper highs. Now, the big trade was Bitcoin. Look at this. I mean, we were consolidating, and I've been saying this forever, okay? Bitcoin is a type of asset that it consolidates and then goes, consolidates, goes, either up on the or on the downside. And sure enough, last week we just exploded and we went above 76,876, and we did it with some volume, and then that was it. That's when we just took it off from there, and we've gone to 81,000 on Bitcoin. 81,800 was its high. So that's a big comeback for Bitcoin, making new all-time record highs. Look at that weekly chart. Once we broke that 72,625, that was it. All right, you could see it on a daily chart, and then you could see it on a weekly chart. But that was it. That was really the spot to really push it higher. And sure enough, that's where we're at. Now, where are we going to go from here? We may correct still, but the markets are still biased on the upside with the Trump presidency or Trump economics coming up. So this should be quite exciting in either case, whether we continue going higher or lower. There's going to be a lot of activity in the markets. Thanks for joining us. This is Fred. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.